And today we're talking about trapezoids. So we learned how to find the area of a triangle and a parallelogram. Today, trapezoids. So this is a trapezoid, and so look at what we're going to do with this trapezoid. I'm going to divide the trapezoid into two. Okay, just cut it into two. And when you do that, what shape do you have? You have two of what shape? You have two triangles. Now, look at the triangle at the bottom. So this triangle, right? If you draw the height, that's this height, and that's the same as the height that they've drawn for the trapezoid. Do you see that? So what's the area of this triangle? It's half times this base, they've called it base 2, times height, right? Triangle on the bottom. Now the area of the triangle on the top, right, is half times that base, B1, times the height, which is, this is the height for that one. This distance, which is the same as that height, right? And it's the same as that height. So it's the heights of the two triangles are equal to each other. Do you see that? So it's half times base 1 times height. Now, if I want the area of the entire trapezoid, then it's half times base 2 times height plus half times base 1 times height. Well, what can I do? I can factor out a half and an h, right? Let me factor out a half and an h, and I get base 1 plus base 2. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we get the area of a trapezoid. Okay? So it's literally, when you split it up, you get two triangles which have the same height, but different bases. And if you put them together, that's the area of a trapezoid. If you look at a trapezoid, you've got two bases. We call them base 1 and base 2. Doesn't matter which one you call base 1, doesn't matter which one you call base 2. The book has it written this way. This is the more common way of writing it. I actually prefer this way more. I actually also write my h in the back sometimes. So it's half base 1 plus base 2 times height. Okay? All right. Questions. In this first example, we have a trapezoid, and you know that it's a trapezoid because you have one pair of parallel sides. So we need to find the area. Now this is base 1, and this is base 2, and this is your height. Well, not your height, the height of the trapezoid. All right, so area is half times base 1 plus base 2 times height. Area is equal to half times 16 plus 24 times 12. And if you add all that up, look, you can simplify the half and the 12. It gives you a 6. Still, if you add and multiply, you get 240. And what are the units? Yards squared. Okay? All right, now to make things a little bit more interesting, we're given area, and we need to find the height. All right? So same thing. You start with the formula of whatever quantity you're given. If you're given area, then you start with the area formula. Half times h times base 1 plus base 2. Area is 750, and that equals half times height times 35 plus 25, right? So 750 is equal to half h times what? 30? No, 60. So this is 750 equal to 30h, which means h is 25. And what are the units? Meters. Perfectly fine. All right. Next one, rhombus. For the rhombus, This also works, by the way, if you have a kite. Okay? We use, what happened?